Yeah, unplug it.
Yeah.
I think you have the remotes.
Oh, I do indeed. Oh. Hi.
It won't let go.
You have the remote, I think.
Oh, you know what I do? I just that's what told me before.
It hurts my finger.
Oh, it's like, oh, for the floor.
There's no shame on the PS4.
Yeah, because we're playing on the Switch.
Switch it up.
We're gonna switch now.
Oh, there's still these two guys acting all professional and hurting themselves.
Ah, what's that notification for?
I don't know. It might be. Maybe Bigfoot for one is still alive.
Who's this baby Bigfoot person?
I don't know.
Face.
It's a goddamn mystery. Like SpongeBob.
Moon face.
Like SpongeBob. Yes, the moon. The moon. I'm
Almost...
pretty sure that's a boss in Cuphead.
Oh yeah. Hildeberg. No, she's already dead.
I'm pretty sure she was the first
Plane battle.
Plane battle.
Not nearly as annoying as I almost said Pepe Le Pew, but that's from something else entirely.
Burb.
Yeah, or
Through all of your, you know.
Air battles. I think there's actually still one more. Two more.
Cala Maria and Dr. Cal's robot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I heard that the robot one's like the worst because I think the hitbox is really small.
The first phase you don't do jack shit. You don't do any damage.
Oh.
Yeah, you see all these people like react like, how far did I get after they've died? Like the first run through of it. It's like, how did I die? Like, wait, I did no damage.
I'm pretty sure there's a trick to that fight.
Well, no, you have to. That fight's a pain in the ass. Like that's just pure pain in the ass.
Oh, Galaxy's already here.
Yes. No, I don't want videos. I want images.
Of Godot.
Godot, as much as I would love a picture of Godot, it wouldn't work for this scenario. But you work. No, maybe we'll do you. Perfect. You. Just action shot. I like it. So if you guys bear with me a moment, I have to go live. Or I have to post them live. Okay. How's everyone's night been so far?
I think I actually saw it was a quick comic of like the spirits of like these two were like saying, "Oh, this will be our descendant will take up the being a lawyer."
Yeah.
And then like the Ryu guy's like, I don't think so. Why do you say that about every one of our descendants? It's like, I want to be an art student. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, Susa. You know, it's like, yes, like, I'm going to school. Yes, I want to be an art student. Damn it. I've seen that. Yeah.
How much tea is in that pot? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you haven't seen this yet, right?
No, I've seen her and Lance doing.
Did you do it last night?
Do what last night?
Were you watching it last night?
It wasn't. Well, this wasn't last night. This was the night before.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Because it was.
Well, that's right.
Yeah, because I think I got out of work like at 7 or so. Like I went home. You know, like how it is once you sit down, you're not gonna get back up.
Yeah.
You know, I watched it. Now it was harassing Lance through the chat. How pointy is his hat? Like, how much coffee is in that pot? The answer to both? Yes.
Hey, what's going on? This game is called The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, or this is the first one of the Zelda pack. Yeah, it's kind of like a mystery game. You play as a lawyer, and you have to figure out who done it.
It was the butler's buck.
I think I said that yesterday. It was the maid with the candlestick in the room. Yeah, I don't know. The family room? I don't know.
In the observatory. No, conservatory.
Conservatory, yes.
Conservatory.
So many jokes can be made. So I do believe it is your lines that you're voicing Girahim, Jerry.
Jerry. Oh, I was gonna say something about you guys commented, so I was like, it's Geralt.
Gerald.
Jerry of the river. No, it was Jerry of the lake.
I think the guy's response when you click the "oh hey look what's this cannon for" thing, what I believe the response, he says you never know when you never know what you might need for a cannon. You never know when you'll need a cannon.
Oh no, test your roll.
Yes.
I see. When a burglar, like, what do you do when a burglar enters your home unwanted? You shoot him with a cannon. Like,
Hold on, sir. I know you have a gun. I know you can kill me in like 5 minutes, but let me just load up the cannon first.
Oh no, the cannon's already loaded. He's like waiting at the door. He's like,
Yes.
like,
Hey,
slow
come
the door,
on,
like,
guys.
try me, motherfucker, try me.
Come on in.
Come on in. You'll just be blown right out of the house.
He's like, yeah, you might shoot me, but you won't be you'll be in the giblets.
Oh, Christ almighty.
And you know something that's also not good. I don't know if that is, but that's like looks like a bunch of liquor bottles right next to it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yes.
Up on the shelf.
Flashbacks to the
Because,
Zoom Wars of our TV aficionados.
Who thought that putting alcohol, tobacco, and firearms together?
Like, oh wow, look at her all like 1 week
What
later.
can be-
Get
what
off
can
my
go wrong?
property!
Oh.
Alright.
Oh,
What
that's
could go wrong with that?
nothing.
It's these dash long winners, nothing to do but read in front of the fire.
They're also all British, just so you know. You don't need to. You don't need to. Oh, you're back now, Galaxy? Cool.
I'm gonna miss his baby people update.
I don't know how to do it.
Neither do I. I can do Russian, but I can't do British. And I can do like a really sloshy kinda Irish. Like,
Yeah.
really like kind of like messy Irish. Nice. We're past that. We are doing some shit.
We're doing shit. Okay, there you go.
Well, yeah, we're trying to get Ivy to a place to do a thing to save Gotham. That's descriptive enough.
Like, we need Ivy because plot. Luckily, there's a jolly good secondhand bookshop just around the corner. Buy all my old novels there. Oh.
I can voice him if you want me to. And what? I can. And in the pages of one particular novel, you discovered some rather illicit material, for which your wife, admonished you harshly, it seems.
Don't know about this adomished, demolished. Might be the rather closer to the mark. And pieces more, they're like, ah! Here we go again. And the carpet? Was that destroyed by the fire when a cannon fell on the floor?
It's a very dysfunctional household.
Afraid to say it was. Happened in the blink of an eye, I love my coffee-flavored pipe.
Like tea.
Tea. Tobacco flavored tea.
Oh yes.
My favorite. The whole place is filled with smoke, like my tea. couldn't see a bally thing. I think I put some some bits of ash in there. Delish. I didn't even read that.
Sorry.
Like, the fuck, sir? You know you shouldn't be drinking stuff like that.
He's a character. You paint a torrid picture, sir.
Yeah.
One that would have been most entertaining.
Yeah.
Nothing like Earl Grey and shag. Oh, it's a delicacy here in England.
But that's sympathy for you. Didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. The bally furniture started going up as well. I'm gonna do that a lot. When it says the bally,
The bally.
I guess if he's just going like, the bally.
Oh, Christ.
We had to hide the mess behind that screen for the time being.
Over here, Mr. Giraham? Well, you have nothing more to hide now, if you allow me. Jesus.
All my favorite novels in that case. But as soon as the fire got a hold of them, that was it. Whoosh, up in smoke. Gosh.
Gosh darn.
Then the wife started hurling things at me.
What a terrible sight it must have been. Hmm?
There I was, backed up against the window under heavy enemy fire, incendiary books coming 10 to the dozen. Worst of it is, I lost my favorite book called The Lion's Pride.
The Lion's Pride? Ah, yes. Your notorious love of big cats coming through again.
I assure you, the title didn't influence my choice in the slightest. The poor man really did lose something dear to him as a result as the furious beast.
Ferocious.
Ferocious beast rampage.
Mr. Shelm's deductions turned out to be correct once again.
It can only be described as a great British wonder.
His name is Herlock Sholmes. I call him Sherlock Holmes because, you know, whatever.
I tell you, it was total carnage. Flames everywhere, and the old stick in full
Full fettle.
Fettle. Out of interest, what time of day was it?
Have you been today, Designs?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. It was 2 days ago now. Let's see. Around 5 o'clock, I think.
Oh, you're back again. Okay. So at the exact blah, 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 blah.
See, I'm not the only one messing up.
So at exactly the same time, as if a terrifying incident was unfolding outside your window on the street below.
Even more terrifying on the inside, I can assure you. The whole of Blightly could have been flattened outside my window at that moment, and I wouldn't have noticed a dashed thing.
English is very hard. Oh, really? That is the first time I've seen him drink tea.
Delish.
To drink it? Wow.
Mr. Sholmes?
Yes, Mr. Naruto? What can I do for you?
Well, I think we got the bottom of Mr. Gav's situation now. But what does it have to do with Mr. Natsume's circumstances?
Because he's in jail.
I can't help you there, I'm afraid.
What?
My dear fellow, if you recall, I did say as much from the outset. I warned you that although I knew the retired Iron Man to be hiding something, I could not be sure whether his secret would prove to be relevant or not. Of relevance or not.
I just knew you were going to say that.
Ha 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 ha.
Ho ho ho!
Now, Mr. Ojo, you mustn't lose heart. Bear in mind that all things fall into one of only two categories: the relevant to the case and those not.
That makes no sense to me.
You know, you just don't question.
Well, no matter.
Just don't question.
It is of far greater importance that you make up your mind now.
Sorry?
Come again? Visiting hours at the prison will soon be over.
Oh no, it's that time already?
If we're to accept Mr. Natsume's case, we have official paperwork to attend to.
So that's it. No more time to think.
Paperwork case.
Well, they need you the paperwork to take his case. Perhaps you'd like to betake yourselves to bidding us farewell now. I must prepare supper for Mr. Giradeb.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry.
Thank you both very much for your time.
So,
Seki.
Saki-san will be waiting for us. And I'm going to have to give him an answer.
Prison. Oh, wait till you see the lovely prison combination. They're really just astounding.
Yes, of course. Oh, I want to try it. Amazing.
It's time, Mr. Naruto. We must hurry back to the prison.
Yes, I know. That's why. Hell, I care. Oh.
What's the matter?
It looks like there's something going on over there in front of the Geralt's home.
Hmm?
I like how we always just give up. What the? I know thee not, old man. Fall to thy prayers. Who are you calling old man, you rum-looking ninny-pinny? Niminy-pippiny. There are no more things in heaven and earth, Haruto, than are dreamt in your philosophy.
Good time of you to join us again, Galaxy.
This is gonna be Shakespeare.
Shakespeare in the park? Does Mother know you weareth her drapes?
Who's this Horatio fella, eh? What on about?
Galaxy! I'm turning around and leaving again!
I know, oh, just like, hey, Lance, you should dress up as this guy for Halloween. You should dress up as this guy for Halloween. Scariest shit I've ever seen.
Tis dear mother.
Mother!
Is it Shakespeare in the park? Does Mother know you weareth her drapes? I'm listening.
This guy is related to Armstrong.
Excuse me?
What the? Who are you now?
And I went to wear
Say?
some BJs. Okay. What do you have, footies? A onesie? A onesie with feet?
I'm sorry. I just looked as though there might be some problem here. And my associate here, Mr. Reynolds Naruto, is a lawyer, you see.
I don't know how to steal them.
I'm guessing one of them is the other person living in this apartment building.
A lawyer? What? If I can be of any assistance, I'm happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I have studied English law. Tisk. Fine, I'll be on my way for today.
Not a onesie.
But you mock my words.
Well, you need a onesie zebra PJ.
It ain't over yet!
That looks like a bad TikTok dance.
Get styled upon! Oh! Get thee to a nunnery! Do it look like a bloomin' nun to you?
A zebra onesie Galaxy, you can wear it on stream.
If they have one, it's a onesie. If they have two, it's a twosie.
What's a 3? A 3Z?
Yes. 4Z? 5Z? 196Z?
I do hope you're not injured.
Oh, fair Eastern maiden, art thou so gentle? Thank you! Oh!
No, I've given up on the eye surgery of the laser eye bleaching.
You can only use so much bleach before you run out.
I understand there's only so much bleach you can use to...
There's only so much bleach in the world. You're gonna have to run out at some point.
I need to sit through another... I'm showing Lance Ace Attorney, right? I need to sit through another round of...
Gene Armstrong.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
it's today at the end!
Oh no, I was gonna say, like, you can only use so much bleach before you gain an immunity.
Exactly.
Armstrong.
I'll tell you, doll! I feel like he would skip down the street. He was just like, oh! like Ryu? Like Ryu? What was that? I do believe that was known as a fairy. Such a magical creature.
My mom would kill me alive. I mean, I would hope she wouldn't kill you dead. If I wear one of those. Prince A-hole is the worst. I wish Lance was here. Oh yeah, no, he would. I know he would.
Oh yeah, he would know that. But the thing is, I embrace it.
Oh my god! Did you tell them you're playing for Halloween?
Oh yeah, so last Halloween I had a chef's outfit, and I planned to like roll up the sleeves, and we went for Jesus to help put a little blush on, and I plan to be Armstrong. Oh yeah, he wants me to do the penguin. To be well, that would be another one if I could.
Look at me!
I'm so look at me.
It's funny.
I wonder.
Because if we dressed up as Armstrong, you drive That's crazy.
Just talking as Armstrong the entire night. Leaving now, my worst nightmare is born.
Is it a nightmare or is it a dream come true?
Armstrong, my worst nightmare. He's not that bad. Dahlia Hawthorne's so much worse.
Yeah, but at least Dahlia Hawthorne you can look at.
I'd rather look at Gene Armstrong than Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, Dahlia Hawthorne was a bitch.
Oh, I was wondering if there was an outfit.
Actually, there might be a website where you can find one. Like, you can find, like, the... if you look up, just on Google plainly, like, Gene Armstrong cosplay, there should be a website that tells you how to, like, what you need for it. What was all that about? There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than there are dreamt in your philosophy.
Okay, sure.
I'm not Horatio either.
Sure.
Forgive the inquiry, sir, but are you a lodger here in the Gearham residence? Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so right. Yes, I do dwell in this humble abode. What?
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god!
cosplay. Oh, this was the very person I could do.
What? Yes! You need to show Lance the other one. Do you wait? No, do you have Galaxy on Discord?
I do not.
Oh, if you go to the just message him on Discord.
Oh, I closed the thing.
Galaxy era, yeah. You might want to get the bleach ready.
I'm on council.
Yeah. That's him.
Alright, so add a friend.
Or a message, or both, whatever works.
Okay, so how do I miss it? So I need to get that picture. Alright.
He's sending you the picture.
I need to refind it.
Mr. Gear had mentioned that he had another lodger, didn't he? Well, this must be the man.
Yep, I got it.
He's a cocky lord. Okay.
Okay, images.
Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives on the first floor? Ah, yes, a gentleman named Natsume? Oh, more worthy a polemist in my battle of words. Never could there be.
Okay, so there's Discord.
Somehow I don't think you can pay Lance enough to make him cosplay as Armstrong.
How would I do it? We just click on his name?
Okay. I usually just save a picture on my phone.
That was one of them.
Sorry, battle, did you say? Who is the stronger, Hamlet or Macbeth? Mr. Natsume and I sparred long into the night. What? Oh lord, what did you send me?
Yeah, a concealed weapon. Concealed.
Oh!
Open carry. Concealed.
No, I'm not. Oh, no, sorry. Why was I thinking that was totally a horse?
It was a meme with, it said, open.
Walking away from the second photo. That was like the go like with the rose in the mouth.
Maybe I will cosplay as Godot. I don't know if I do the visor. I'd probably do like a Godot. I'd probably do him where he is Diego Armando. I could do that. I'm telling you now, with the hats and everything, this channel's slowly going to devolve into me cosplay. I see it now in the future.
Cool.
Hey, would be interesting. Yeah, but I could always do Godot one day. That'd be pretty neat. I'd actually love to do that. I would just do like I'd have to get like a suit. What? You could probably.
And Geralt.
He couldn't find. He was gonna do it last year, but he couldn't find a costume. I see. I don't fully understand, but it seems that Mr. Natsume and this gentleman are acquaintances at least.
No, fair man. So good, gentlemen. I can tarry here and no longer. Fare thee well. Off. Off to the great beyond. Whee!
I don't really understand him, but I think he's returned to his room.
It seems he's unaware of what's happened to Mr. Natsume, so he can he can't really help us. What's Zoe?
Yeah. What's Sasaki?
What's okay? San. That man has lodgers. But I cannot read today.
He's just speaking in Shakespeare.
The Geralt house is certainly full of aristocrat
Eccentrics.
eccentrics.
It's what?
Nobody understand that, weird lord.
He's just speaking in Shakespearean. I'm guessing, from what I understand, I think him and Natsume were arguing who was stronger, Hamlet or the other one. Macbeth. Yeah, which one was better?
Anyway, I'll
He
go find.
probably is the killer.
Anyway, I'll go find the carriage.
Yes, I am sure Mr. Natsume will eagerly awaiting our return.
We need to check your glasses.
I need to check my eyes.
And apparently we need to check Nick's eyes.
Well, it is getting rather late, you know. It's 9:35. It's late.
Well,
Is that what playing Animal Crossing does? It's turning your brains to mush.
My brain's already much. It's just turning into soup.
Well,
you don't work tomorrow, right?
I do, but I work at 12. I work 12:30 to close it, so I can actually stay up.
That's always a good thing.
And I'll be up probably early. Like supposed to switch back on. Like, okay, gotta find all the things.
The one. Oh,
the open carry and the concealed. I thought that was kind of cute.
I'm thinking he is not because he's too. What's the word?
Prissy.
Prissy. Smack, smack, smack.
Hey, look at Dahlia Hawthorne. She looked too.
Let's hope we can get to the present before visiting hours are over.
Does prison ever really close in this game? I don't know why he doesn't sleep.
It's a me, Mario.
I
don't know why he's looking behind his back when there's no one in there.
Might be the guard stalking him.
Oh, it's you! You're here! You came! Welcome, student, Mr. Naruto Esquire. I can't believe you came back! I'm so touched!
We're sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Natsume.
Oh no, relax. If I were a cat, I would purr with pleasure at the company of such fine compatriots. No, nurturing, never a failing Nipponese. Welcome to the YMCA.
I didn't see backwards.
Oh, now let's not get carried away. Oh, I quite agree. There's nothing more reassuring than the familiar of one's native land. On the other hand, oh, Sholmes!
It is through friendship transcending international borders that one can truly appreciate the fact. Such is my belief, at least.
Oh.
You know, is he just following us, or are we following him?
He's probably following us.
Okay.
Oh, it's you. Yes. Ah, it's you. The miserable rotten spy. Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here?
I have no intention of doing anything, per se. Say, observing, of course. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? Well, having encountered some curious reading material in that gloomy room, and having unmasked the secret identity of the eccentric pair, I decided I should drop in on my way home to see how our divested friend is faring.
Gloomful room?
Just don't think he would come across the street. There's a puddle.
He's still talking about the guy with the all like.
Oh, this guy is weird. Oh, so Sakia.
Or is he talking about the guy who looks like he has way too much caffeine?
At least your accommodation here offers a window, my dear fellow. In that sense, this is a superior option. Oh, crap. Boy. Anyway, I must commend you on your taste in books. My day has been a delight, and cost me not a penny.
Rondella. Ah, you! How dare you! Herlock Sholmes! I've had it. I'm through. I'm at the end of my rope. I should have never have come to Great Britain. It was a terrible mistake. Haunted by spirits in those accursed lodgings, no doubt my luck will get cursed in tomorrow's trial as well. My whole life has been bedamned.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruto?
He mentioned that once before, didn't he? That his lodgings were cursed. I mean,
And there's much truth in Mr. Moustache's words.
what?
Cursed is a wholly appropriate description, I would say, for this man's lodgings, and indeed for tomorrow's trial.
That's what's that supposed to mean? Mr. Natsumi, what did you mean by what you said just now? About the tomorrow's trial being cursed? I don't know, why are you looking so grave? You're making me nervous.
Nice.
I was just getting carried away, that's all. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, I see. This really agitated him. You don't mean it? The trial is cursed tomorrow somehow. Huh? Oh, on Facebook.
Are you referring to the prosecutor, the Reaper of the Old Bailey? The Reaper?
Roy Roberts?
Yes.
Confirm. There we go. Yay! The Reaper? Oh no! What do you mean? Please tell me! Summarize it!
Succulently?
Succulent. In 16 salient words. No defendant has ever survived a trial in which the Reaper stands for the prosecution ever. Oh my goodness, can it really be true? That was 16 words exactly.
Yesterday, Mr. Naruto successfully defended someone against the Reaper, but then, after the trial was over, the defendant passed away in unusual circumstances.
Mr. McGuile.
McGilden.
What?
Ah, I'm impressed, Miss Sousa. You have an eye for detail. Actually, the Lord Chief Justice told us.
Mr. Sholmes. Surely it can't be that having failed to have accused convicted. Lord Von Zykes killed the man himself. Zeke.
Oh no, he couldn't have, surely. Right? You have some wonderful notions.
Sorry?
The man isn't a mass murderer, he's a court prosecutor, my dear fellow. Oh, yes! Why, of course he is.
Ah, of course he is. Then why are you trying to scare me?
It could be said, however, that the real truth about the man is even more terrifying than your hypothesis.
What on earth do you mean by that?
Well, Dix is quite an exceptional man. However, in London courts of law, exceptional does not equate to winning every case without exception.
Ah, that's good.
That's good.
Oh.
No
Just
galaxies on Stag Airship.
Suxen looks like he's going to start
Cry.
crying.
Cry tears of joy. Are you sure? As you are no doubt aware of the British criminal trial, there are both judge and a jury. The judge officiates based on the letter of law, while the jury offers public opinion and common sense. And is an exceptional system whereby the defendant's
Oh,
guilt is
okay.
considered by several points of view. What? Oh.
Okay. I did.
But public opinion in particular is somewhat easily manipulated. Right. Criminals, including corrupt lawyers, for that matter, can use this to their
Power play,
advantage.
yes. Power play, yes. Double play, no.
No, read the bottom.
Don't say it
But
out
don't
loud.
say it out loud.
Any comments?
Look at the picture. Look at the picture. By any means of disapproval, contriving evidence, calls imposter as witnesses and so on.
No.
Lottery.
I won a power ball just like. Oh. Yeah, I don't know much about politics. So this one just.
Leave it at that.
So let's just say that one just flew right over my head.
Okay. Leave it like that.
As such underhanded means, those who want to are able to sway the jury. Which means that even in the light of irrefutable evidence, the prosecution can fail. But it means the wrong verdict can be passed. And sadly, from time to time, my dear madam, it is simply the reality of the situation.
And that's alright.
However, those indicted by Lord Munzeeks cannot escape justice. Their fate is sealed. Oh my. Through the adjudication, may see them leave the courtroom with their freedom. Within months, they all disappear. It is most striking.
Disappear? But how?
By a manner of misfortune, sir. Perhaps they are trampled by a passing carriage. Perhaps they fall into the Thames and drown. Perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever, and perhaps attacked by a highwayman. I love how it's just like, why are you telling him this?
Oh, no.
This would be Sherlock Holmes.
All examples of the reality of events here in London, I'm afraid, Mr. Naruto.
Okay.
Huh, I knew it. I did! Dodo, done for doomed! Doom. Cursed logic. When you said accused accursed lodgings before, you were referring to your room at
Mr.
Geralt's house, I assume. Do you mean that to say that believe that the place is cursed?
It's been a year now since I filmed. Oh, that's you. Sorry.
It's been a year now since I came to Great Britain. But I only been in London a week before I started to notice strange feelings in myself. It didn't take long then. Everywhere I looked, there were foreign faces staring at me, laughing behind my back. It was sure people were talking about me. I started to become nervous nervous about going outside. They were staring at me, and all the time, from dusk till dawn. Dawn till dusk. So I shut myself away in my room, but even that didn't help. The fear wouldn't go away.
been very lonely, having been away from your homeland for such a long time.
I've had to move a number of times, most recently, to a room on Briar Road a week ago now. Yes. What did you choose there? It seems a little inconvenient. The rent is cheap. I have so little money. It appealed to me straight away. Of course, I asked why it was so affordable. The loaner simply simpered and said, "The room is cursed." Oops. He quickly tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late. So I told him, "If you have something to say, then just say it. But if you don't mention it in the first place." Yes, well said. It was true. It was all true. You mean the room really is cursed? Then?
It's probably because the windows blocked up.
Ever since I moved into the windowless hellhole, my sleep has been plagued with nightmares. I awake feeling as though I have been choked to death. And in my waking hours, people are stabbed in front of me as I walk down the street. I'm a branded killer, thrown into prison. Nobody wants to know me, and I'm surrounded by scary, sinister spirits.
Okay, Edgar Allan Poe.
If only there was someone about just one person on my side. No one can find it in his or her heart to believe me. No one at all. To believe, yes, to believe. Believe it. Mr. Sholmes.
Do you mean Luke Gabby or do you mean Nick? Oh, sorry. Ah, me, Mr. Naruto. Pray, what can I do for you today? Oh, Luke at me? No, he's in jail.
Yeah, but he's not even in this time period.
Yeah, he's also in the town.
He's not in
Luke at me? Luke at me.
Luke at me.
Look at me.
There's a commercial that says, "Look at me." And I just die laughing.
Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
Look at me.
Look at me!
Oh, God.
It's about the case on the SS Byra. Ah.
Marriott? I don't know. It was a ship that we came over to.
The Bureau. Ah, that case. The one with the snake.
That's all I can remember. The
Snake.
one with the snake. Because where the snake came from, we're not really sure. Where he went to, we're not really sure either.
Nobody knows.
All nose was wrapped
Well,
around
yes.
the guy's head.
Well, it's his pet snake.
I know it was his pet snake.
That's it.
But all of a sudden the guy came in and the snake wrapped
At that time, I was the suspect. Believe in me and listen to my side of the story. And you helped us to investigate.
I did I? Interesting.
What I want to know is why. Why did you believe me?
I see, yes, you mean. Because you were a grimly dressed, shady Eastern fellow. Shady? Found in the victims in a locked room. Found in the victim in the locked room. Or with the victim.
Oh well, if you like, yes.
I'm not surprised that the answer requires an explanation, my dear fellow. It's quite simple, really. You said, I didn't do it.
I could have been lying. Surely you must have had your doubts. You must have suspected me a little.
I think perhaps you have misunderstood. I neither recall believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me.
What?
You see, the only things I believe in are those I choose to believe in. What do you mean, Mr. Shelms? I'm making my own mind about what it is to believe in what is not. If I should like to believe in something, I do. The circumstances can hang, as far as I'm concerned.
I could have betrayed your trust.
In that case, I should have made an elementary error of judgment, nothing more. Betrayal of trust is overused. Is an overused excuse, in my opinion.
Meaning?
Whether or not you should trust others is in the final analysis is down to oneself. It is a matter of whether or not one can trust oneself.
Yes, he's right. He's right. Welcome, student Mr. Naruto Esquire. We can never say his...
Don't ask.
Whether...
Is he trying to smile?
Ah! I'm so happy right now!
You know, he really looks like he's in pain.
Well...
Is he a relative of Winston?
No, that was Ouchie.
You know Winston in the future.
That's Ouchie.
I know. But he looks like he's wincing in pain.
A defense lawyer is only as good as his faith as his client. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself. Like how much I have faith in my headband continuously blowing in the breeze.
Why? Oh, well, if he responds, you'll have to let me know what he says. Galaxy said to Lance, you should be Armstrong for Halloween.
You know, what did you respond saying? Hell no?
Oh, Jesus, no way!
Like I can do it, Lance.
Yeah, usually you should walk in with a rose blush.
If you lose this.
You know he wouldn't.
He wouldn't go for it.
He wouldn't put up his end of the bargain.
Well, the thing is, because Lance wouldn't enjoy it, I would. Whether I win or lose.
I sent him the photo too. Yeah, I told him Nick is doing it. The Armstrong twin.
Because honestly, I just need the. I'm not sure about the the neck or the rose. Again, if you have blush, you can just do that.
What? You just walk into work, saying hi to Lance as he's working, and then next thing he's working. Just be like, ooh la la.
If you wear costumes to work.
You can.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's near Halloween. You can.
If you're working Halloween night.
If you're working Halloween night, you walk in. But the thing is, I'm not working there, but I can still walk in there with it. Yeah. If not, I'll just take a sexy selfie and send it to him. Have the rose mouth you know you want it, Lance. Come and get it.
Find somebody to draw. You could put a rose, one half here and one half on your face.
No, just come over here and we can do a photo shoot. We can do the classic sexy laying down pose. Just
Bonjour, Lance. Did you bring the whipped cream?
We can get whipped cream, you can spray it on your hand.
I'm oh, such holy goodness. pretty sure that would break Lance's mind.
We need to do it! We need to do it! We just need to do it! Oh no!
Oh my god.
This needs to happen.
Maybe next time I think I still have it in like my closet that the chef over. So I can probably bring I can bring it over just so you can get like a good look at it.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that he wants to do The Witcher.
You're so right, Kazuma. I should definitely be Armstrong for Christmas.
Halloween.
I'll go for Christmas. You see me come in, but with like a mistletoe in my mouth, like hi, Lance.
Just said,
We're ready for your Christmas smooch.
well, my dear fellow, it's time. It's time we're leaving, I believe. Already? Visiting hours are over. The guard will be here shortly to escort us out. There's a restaurant near that serves excellent trout. Would you care to join me?
No.
Oh dear, then there's never enough time, is there?
Mr. Natsume, if you like, in the trial tomorrow.
Galaxy, you do know I'm being Mia Fey, not Diego Armando, right?
I mean, you can come in as them that have a little visor
The visor I'd have to find.
and have like the coffee like
Oh, it'd be hot chocolate.
hot chocolate or like oh instead of like nothing like sweet cup of hot chocolate. Then they'll give me the sweet stuff.
Yeah, but Galaxy, you need to be specific because the character I love is Diego Armando, but that's not who I'm being. I'm being Mia Fey. You know, the one that dies in the first game and is still never creating presence throughout the third game. And it's like,
Alright, that's
Well, you know.
how about you go back and correct him and say Mia Fey? But I think he knows I'm being Mia Fey.
I'd be happy to represent you. I welcome student from Mr. Naruto Esquire.
What? BFA? Mia Fey? I'm being Mia Fey.
Mia.
I'm not being Godot / Diego Armando. I'm being Mia Fey. Not Diego Armando. Mia Fey. Fey.
As I said, I only experienced a British courtroom for the first time yesterday. And although the man I was representing was not guilty, I lost sight of something crucial. Crucial? What you believe in, the defense, justice, or the truth? How to believe even. But I think I finally worked that out. I've decided I must believe in myself above all else. I do trust my instincts.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Mr. Naruto! You shall be the Hokage.
I don't want to be Godot. I want to be Mia Fey. Also, I don't feel like wearing a visor. And if I do, and it's not, that's not how you spell his name, okay? Godot. Okay? Godot. Spell it right, please. But no, I'm being Mia Fey.
Like Lance with other names too. Like when Lance says, "Oh, it's Jerry of the River."
Well, no, he would spell it right. He doesn't want to spell it. Yeah, it's Godot. Godot, basically.
And who is Mia Fey?
She's a character. She's Maya's sister. Did you watch the...
Have you been watching her streams?
She was Diego's girlfriend.
She was the one that was murdered in her office.
Yeah, murdered in her office with Captain Quark and Megacorp. Yes, she's the... Yes, Mr. Naruto?
My ancestors tell me that you, Mr. Simi, are innocent of this case, this crime. It is imperative that we prove that in court.
I'm pretty sure there's more characters and other things. Did you press the button?
Are those are buttons?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know that.
There's not too many characters in this. Like, once you learn, it's kind of like Game of Thrones. Like, once you learn the character names, they're not hard.
It's imperative that we prove that in the court. Welcome, student Mr. Naruto and squad. I will fight for your innocence until the bitter end, and with every weapon available to me.
Who?
Knee breaker?
Who's Kneebreaker?
The judge.
You could have just said the judge, but okay.
The knee. I read this. So I hope you'll permit me to represent you tomorrow. As I said before when we first met, I'd like to entrust my fate with someone who will listen to me in my native tongue.
Well, he didn't break knees. He just he just disabled them.
Oh, it's because that's what Lance was saying. Oh, I'm breaking your knees now.
He worked for Don Tigre.
Yeah, that's what the whole knee breaker thing is. Because Lance just made a whole joke like, "Oh, come down there and break your kneecaps with this map."
Order in the court, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what Lance was doing.
Yeah.
That's what the knee guy, because he moved the judge, was like, and Lance was going, "Oh, break your nose level. I'm gonna come down there. I'm gonna break your kneecaps with this gap."
And it would be fair. It would be too fair. It would be fair to say, Mr. Naruto, that your mind was, in many years, made up from the outset. You merely needed the events of today to fully realize it.
Yes, I think you're right about that. It's been a roundabout journey, but I got there in the end.
Maybe? There's a new sound effect. Alright, well,
We're back.
okay.
Yeah, we're back.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so that was just a minor disconnect.
Yeah, it's just a minor. Just a minor.